So funny story, right? I thought this was the 2500 lumen version with the Osram LEDs. It's actually the Samsung LEDs, which is 1800 lumens. So throughout this entire review, you're going to hear me referencing to 2500 lumens. The only thing inaccurate about this review is the mistaken identity of the LEDs that were inside here. Every other output for everything in the runtimes are all accurate except for the maximum turbo output, which is 1800 lumens for this version that you're seeing now, not 2500 lumens like I keep referencing to in the video. I'm not going to re-edit the whole entire thing just for that one mistake, because it actually doesn't make a really big difference for the whole review. So guys, just know this going into watching this review. Thank you so much for your understanding. What's up everybody, Prepared Guy here once again, and today we're taking a look at the WUBEN X2. Upon unboxing, you'll find the manual, a lanyard that doubles as a C-type charging cable, a red silicone lens cap, and of course the light itself. The X2 is made of aluminum alloy, is IP68 water resistant, has an impact rating of 1 meter, and weighs just over 4 ounces or just over 100 grams. The X2 is also powered by two built-in 2000 mAh 14500 rechargeable batteries. I'll leave the tech specs from the manual on the screen now, just in case I leave out any details, so pause the video here to see those details. During my runtime test in the 2500 lumen turbo mode, the X2 ran for 1 minute before stepping down to the 800 lumen mode, and then stayed at that output until the battery became completely depleted for a total runtime of 1 hour and 10 minutes. And during my thermal test in the 2500 lumen turbo mode, the X2 reached a max thermal output of 130 degrees Fahrenheit or 54 degrees Celsius after just 1 minute of use. And finally, during my recharge time test using my 65 watt generic PD charger, the X2 took 2 hours and 5 minutes to fully recharge from completely depleted. Now let's take a quick tour of the modes and general operation of the WUBEN X2. Alright guys, now it's time for the modes and general operation of the WUBEN X2. So this is what the light looks like up close, guys. Look at this thing. It's pretty cool looking. It's got your 3 LEDs up front here. You got your pocket clip, which is like a beast of a pocket clip. That thing's not going anywhere anytime soon. Look at all those screws. You got a lot of screws for the housing. Batteries go in the back here. I don't know if you can replace them or not. I'm pretty sure you probably could. I don't know. So basically, this is where the C-type is, right underneath the button thing here. So yeah, button thing. That's professional. There's a button thing over here, guys. So there's a button in there, though. Okay, and you can press that button. It's right underneath the C-type charging port. It's waterproof, so I always look at this and think to myself, wow, that doesn't really look like it's going to be very waterproof because there's no real seal there. It's just flapping, but they did it. They made it waterproof, so pretty cool. Good for them. All right, so let's go into the general modes here. Low, medium, high, and then double click for your turbo, and then triple click 1, 2, 3 for your strobe, and then triple click again for your SOS, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for the lockout mode, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 again to unlock it. Pretty cool. Very simple operation, guys. It's just like the Falcon X1 that I just reviewed, but it's just a smaller version without a fan, basically. Now, the other programmable modes that you guys do not realize this has, because it's a smaller version of the X1 Falcon, is it does have the programmable ramping mode. So like basically, say I put it in the medium mode here and I wanted to change the mode to something else. So like the medium comes in at 100 lumens. And if I want to change it, I press it 1.5 times, hold on the second press, and you'll notice it ramps up. And that ramps all the way up to 400 lumens. It will flash, and then it will go all the way back down to 100 lumens. And then it will flash, and I just let it go. So now we're back at the 100 lumens. If I hold it down 1.5 times and ramp it up a little bit more, now I'm at about 250, 300 lumens. If I turn that off and I can turn it back on, it's going to stay in that output. And I'm still going to be able to go through all the other modes, but now that medium mode is always going to be way higher. So say I wanted to do the same thing with the eco mode. See how like low that eco mode is? If I go 1.5 times and push it, it'll ramp up to the highest output, and the highest output is going to be 100 lumens for that eco mode. So now whenever I turn the light off, and I hold the button down to go into the eco mode, now my new eco mode is now 100 lumens instead of the 5. So if I want to change it back to that, all I have to do is 1.5 pushes, hold down on the second push, and it will ramp back down to the 5 lumens, and now I'm back down to 5 lumens. So whenever I go into the eco mode again, it's 5 lumens again. I can double press at any time that goes into turbo. And you know, it's really very simple operation. If I wanted to reset and factory reset the outputs, so see how I'm in a different mode and everything's all messed up now. It's not the original factory reset. So all I have to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes into lockup mode, and this is how you reset it. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It'll flash, or it turns on, I should say. And now the factory reset is complete, and all the original default modes are back to where they're supposed to be. Lastly, I want to point out one of the main features, which is this kind of cool little lanyard that they include with the light, and it also doubles as a USB-C cable, which is really neat. And all you have to do is you throw this into a USB-A port here. Yeah, there we go. Ah, perfect. Okay, so stuck it in there. It's a little snug. Okay, and yeah, and then you put it in there for the USB-C, and you can see now it's starting to charge, whereas before it was not charging. Turns red when it's charging. See that? Pretty cool, right, guys? And also you can hook it on there as well, you know, with the little lanyard loop here, and then you just got to stick it in there. And yeah, pretty neat. And then they include this other piece here, which is this little rubber piece, which I'm assuming, and don't quote me on this because it didn't say anything about this in the instructions anywhere that I saw. But yeah, you turn it on and it makes everything red. I'm going to use this on the lower modes when I do use it, if I do use it, because the fact that you do not want to be using this on high with this in front of the lens, because it could heat up the lens, it could cause damage to the light. So if you're going to use this, I would definitely use this on the lower modes. And as you can see here, I'm going to turn this light off so you can actually see. Pretty neat. Woo! Very cool. All right, guys, so let's take this outside and see what it looks like in the dark. The WUBEN X2 has a max beam distance of 146 meters or 479 feet in the 2500 lumen turbo mode. It has a max candela of 5300 CD, and there's also 3 Samsung LH351D LEDs with a color tint of about 5000K. Now we're on the porch with the X2, WUBEN X2, and I'm going to put this in the 5 lumen mode now. This is what the 5 lumens looks like from 20 feet away. Jumping up into the 100 lumen mode now. 100 lumens. Now we're going to jump into the 400 lumens. And now we're going to jump into the 2500 lumens. That's 2500 lumens, 20 feet away. Now let's go over to the railing and see what it looks like in the yard. So this is the 5. You can barely see it in front of you here. Now we're going to jump up to the 100 lumen. Now the 100 lumen, you could start to see stuff. 400 lumens, you could start seeing that tree all the way there. It's 50 feet away. And now I'm going to jump it into the 2500 lumens, and now you can see all the way up into the tree line there, which is about 75 feet away from where I'm standing here. Tree tops over there, probably about 100 feet. And scroll back down here. Not bad, guys. 2500 lumens. Now we're going to test the 1000 lumen strobe. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3 again. And you're going to jump into the SOS, which is 200 lumens. This is a really cool little light. I love this thing. My pros and cons are as follows. First, the pros. This light is small, solid, bright, and easy to use, and an all-around solid EDC flashlight. As far as cons go, it's the same con I had in my X1 Falcon video for WUBEN. It does not have a removable battery, but it does have a removable battery that you can replace. But if you do that before the warranty's up, it voids the warranty, and this one comes with a 5-year warranty versus the X1 Falcon that came with a 1-year warranty. So you're going to be waiting waiting a lot longer to replace the battery if you want to do it yourself. But also it does have a warranty, and I'm not sure, I think it's only a 1-year warranty for the battery, but replacement or repair is covered under that 5 years as well. So if something goes wrong, you know, you'd have your warranty. So with that said, the WUBEN X2 retails for $118 at regular price. However, I believe you could pick it up for about $106.20 on sale for the pre-order for this light on the WUBEN website right now. And if the sale is ended and you still want to save some money, you can use my promotional code PREPAREDGUY to save an additional 10% off your purchase on the WUBEN website. I'll leave a link down in the description. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. This has been Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.